Welcome back to Coast Mesa, everybody, and it's the final game in the regular season for the Golden Bay Summer Collegiate Softball League, as this is the final day before the playoff bracket starts tomorrow. Now, there might be a change on the way for the playoff bracket, but as originally scheduled, it'll be 3 games tomorrow in a double elimination format, 2 games on Thursday, and potentially 2 on Friday. First one will be a championship potential decider Friday morning. Here at Vanguard Softball Field in Costa Mesa, it is the Salty Waves who are the 3rd seed against the Ducktown Quacks, who are locked in as 4 seed. OC Crush are the 2 seed, and the West Coast Wild took the regular season title. They will be the top seed. We are ready to go here at 12:42, and it is a ball to start off the afternoon proceedings. Rain Althouse leading off for the Ducktown Quacks, followed by Presley Lawton swinging a foul. Kate Hardy, Grace Diaz, Savannah Mitchell, Reagan Johnson, Emma Foster, and Kayla McGee, the last 2 from the Crush, deciding to stick around and help out their Ducktown league mates to field a roster of 8. Lukasuvic is in the circle. The lefty for the Salty Waves will be throwing for both sides, at least at the beginning. That's high for a 2-1 count to Althouse. Throwing to Dylan Tapia, Bailey Brown, and Castillejas at first, Brooklyn House at second. Melina Alifano at short, Allie Wolf at third, Sage Vandemark in left, Kenny Thompson in center, and right field is Alina Foreman. Another foul. 2-2. Althouse had a 15-16 pitch at bat this season, the longest of the summer league, and worked herself a walk with that one, fouling off a lot of pitches, obviously around 10 at least. Might have been 11, as she now has a 2-2. Lukasuvic. A third foul by Althouse. 17-1 are the Salty Waves. The Quacks at 2-14. Althouse leading off, hitting .079 with 2 singles and a triple on the season. And the pitch on its way. Straight back, foul number 4. Two still. 2:18 to the left field line, 2:15 to the right field corner here at the VU softball field. Ball 3. As Lukasuvic got no downward movement on that one. And the payoff on its way inside for a walk.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So the Quacks have their leadoff runner aboard via a walk. I kept up with it, so we're good.
Okay. Awesome. What a weird start time.
That brings up Presley Lawton, the Oregon Duck. Looks at strike 1 over the outer half. Fastball from Lukasuvic. Lawton enters the day with a .324 average, 10 singles and a triple, 11 hits and 34 at-bats. 6 runs driven in and 3 runs scored. For the outfielder, that's ball 1. Good choice by Lawton as that one dove under the knees on the inner half. 1-1, Althouse over at first. Swing and a foul. Althouse has picked up her 5th walk, and she is 1 for 1 stealing bases this summer. Lawton waits, swings, pops up, straight back. Another foul. Lukasuvic. The southpaw comes set on its way under the knees. 2-2 now to Lawton. Quacks with the black pants and the More colorful than majority white tops. The Waves with the all white today. Strike 3, outer half. Rise ball will get Lawton for the first out here in the top of the first. Brings up Kate Hardy. And the infielder out of UMass Lowell is hitting out of the people who have played more than 2 games, leading the team with a .444 batting average, 15 singles and a double for 16 hits and 36 at-bats. 8 RBIs, 6 runs scored, a foul, makes it a 1, and 10 walks to 8 strikeouts for Hardy. Grace Diaz on deck for the Quacks. 1-1. High and in. Next one, Hardy swings. Althouse was on the move, but will have to walk back as the foul makes it 1-2. So if the playoff format holds true, as again, unfortunately, the Quacks have lost a few players for various reasons and are now down to only 6. That's ever foul. That would be the Wild and the Quacks in tomorrow's first game at 9 a.m. Oh, and it will be the Crush and the Waves with the losers squaring off in the late game. On the move, ball gets through, and a pass ball, a wild pitch allows Althouse to get to second base. Pitch on its way. Hardy right back to Lukasuvic, looks to second, goes to first. There goes Althouse, and Brian Castilleja lost the ball over at first, came off the bag.
What was that, sorry? I was fixing the
Ball play, ground ball, error, first baseman. An error puts runners at the corners for Grace Diaz. Hitting .341 with 13 hits and 41 at-bats. A triple, a double, and 11 singles. 7 driven in. Could become 8. That's popped up right to the catcher Tapia. Just had to come out of the crouch and reach forward a hair. And that is out number 2. So Diaz up and down. Savannah Mitchell. 4 hits and 28 at-bats. It's a .143 average. Split evenly, 2 singles, 2 doubles. 5 runs batted in. Mitchell can't connect on the first offering. Top of the first here on this Tuesday afternoon. Clear skies and sunny. A bunt by Mitchell, and no one's going to go for it. Mitchell, an RBI bunt for a base hit. I think Lukasuvic thought Brian Castilleja would run at it, and she thought the pitcher would go at it. So neither of them really moved until the ball was level with Mitchell at about the first base bag. Give her 6 RBIs on the season. And her 3rd single. Reagan Johnson, swing and a miss. Down 0-1. 1-0 to the Quacks. Mitchell catching everyone off guard. That's strike 2 at the belt to Johnson, the Utah native. Has to swing here. Battle anything close away. The delivery, hits it. 1 hopper, 2 hops to Brooklyn House. And that will retire the side. So 2 left on base and 1 hit and 1 run in for the Ducktown Quacks. As we flip sides, It will be Lukasuvic remaining in the circle. She'll be throwing for both teams for a bit in this 5-inning game. And now she'll face the team she is dressed out to represent, as Alita Foreman will lead off for the Waves, Kenny Thompson bats second, Brooklyn House third. Allie Wolf 4, Sage Vandermark in the 5 spot will be followed by Dylan Tapia, Melina Alifano, Brooke Bailey Brancastaleja, and Lukasuvic in the 9 spot. Probably will not hit if she was pitching all time. So there is a little confusion about that. Anyway, defensively for the Quacks, the catcher will be Emma Foster, at least for a bit. First base, held down by Savannah Mitchell. Reagan Johnson at second. Randall House at third. Kate Hardy at the hole on the left side. Kayla McGee gets a start in left field. And Presley Lawton in center. And Grace Diaz in right. I think that might switch here. We'll see. Well, he's jogging out to left. There you go. She's played first and catcher for a majority of the campaign for the OC Crush. So we'll see how she moves in the outfield against this Salty Wave lineup. Lukasuvic informed now that she is still in the circle and brings the ball ready, and we will get going here in the bottom of the first. Foreman leading off, has been in that spot at the top of the lineup for most of the summer. 11 hits and 45 at-bats, a 244 clip. 8 singles, 2 doubles, and a triple. Has scored 7 times as the UND product. With Kennedy Thompson batting second, we are ready to go. Yesterday, the Salty Waves fell by a final score of 3-0 to the West Coast Wild. 8 hits for the Salty Waves, but could not punch home a run. First pitch of ball. Meanwhile, the Quacks, a 13-4 defeat at the hands of the Crush. The 1-0. 2-0. And Lukasuvic misses on the outside. Lefty comes ready. That's a strike on the outer half. So everything away so far to Foreman. That is a third pitch outside the zone. Lukasuvic headed off to the University of Pittsburgh once the school year starts again, and throws a walk in 5 pitches to Foreman. Bringing up Kenny Thompson.
Actually, let me check.
Low end for a ball. 1-0. And that's another one missing outside. Thompson digging in with a average of 389. 14 hits and 36 ABs. 10 singles, a double, 3 triples, 9 runs batted in. And takes the gimme on 3-0 for strike 1. And strike 2. Wind up, and Thompson fouls it away off to the right. So we will do it again. Another foul. Lukasuvic with only 1 plate appearance Did not get a hit. But from the circle, 10-3 for the Ayala Bulldogs. That's another foul from Thompson, 3 in a row. 5 complete games, 4 strikeouts, and a save, and an ERA of 1.28. As the Bulldogs went 22-4. 66 hits in 82 innings for the main starter for Ayala. 27 runs, 15 earned, 20 walks. Not strikeouts, that was a different number. That one straight to the fence. A wild pitch. Puts Foreman to second. 82 strikeouts for Lucas. I was going to say, 4 seemed pretty low. 4 shutouts. So 17 games started, 5 complete games, 4 shutouts and a save. 82 strikeouts to 20 walks, and that is high in the air. And Hardy runs towards second and makes the catch for out number 1. Did not allow a triple or a home run. Did Lukasuvic. Hit 14 batters in the course of the year, and opponents hit 215 off of her. Can't find the zone on that one. As Brooklyn House has a 1-0 count in her favor. House hitting 239, 11 hits and 46 at-bats, 8 singles, 3 doubles, 4 runs driven in, and a fly ball that lands for a foul. 1-1. Her teammate in scoring position, House. That's a little doinker to the left side. Hardy has it. Back-to-back catches made by the Ducktown shortstop, and Allie Wolf stands in with 8 doubles on the year and 8 singles for 16 hits and 44 at-bats. That's a .364 average. 6 runs driven in and 8 doubles leads the Golden Bay Collegiate League. That's a 1-0 count now. No score, bottom of the first. Runner on second, nobody out. Another one coming, and that one's hit left side. Hardy, Noralthus can come out with it. McGee comes in and throws it in to hold Foreman at first, but the first hit for the Waves puts runners at the corners. Brooklyn House, Allie Wolf with her 9th single of the season. Sage Vandemark. 5 hits, 4 singles, 1 double, 1 RBI, .313 average, and 16 at-bats. Looking for RBI number 2 with a single, strike at the knees, and Wolf will quite casually jog to second for a stolen base. No one really made a throw, and she was quite easily jogging to second. Then strike 2, Lukasuvic outer half. 0-2 though. Vandemark. Ball 1. Foster jumps up. Keeps it from going into the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Sage. In the motion, and it's Vandemark. Or Lukasuvic, and Vandemark fouls it away. Umpire with a couple new softballs to put in the bags. And the next one on its way. Low for ball 2. 2's wild here in the bottom of the first. Popped up. Left side in the grass. No, it's going to be behind third. Hardy comes forward, 2 steps back, and retires her third batter in the frame to strand 2. And a couple of runners left aboard. A walk and a single, no runs. And we're headed to the second. No score between Ducktown and Salty Waves. Well, she just played, and that will be her second at-bat of the day. Emma Foster from the OC Crush sticking around to help out the Quacks field lineup. And the catcher went 0 for 1 in the first game of the day and takes one upstairs above her head for ball one. Foster hitting about 480. That's ball two. Was over 500 for most of the season. Had a small little cold streak. They went 3 for 3 to make it even. It's been hitting around 480 to 490 since then. The 2-0. Strike one down the middle. 2 balls and a strike. On its way, Foster, a foul. Two. Lukasuvic is ready, and Foster fouls another one off. Foster with another foul. Hits it, but it's holding up for the shortstop, and that will be out. Number one, the shortstop's all of a sudden getting all the action, as that is an easy catch for Alfano. Bringing up Kayla McGee. To McGee, who picked up her 4th hit by pitch in the first game. That's outside for a 2-0 tally, which is a league high for the catcher first baseman, now outfielder out of Iowa and Ohio Christian. Lukasuvic in the motion. McGee on a jam shot sends it to the fencing. 2-1. Swing and a miss, levels the field at 2-2. So Foster, at least with the Crush, hitting 472 0 for 1 in this game, and McGee hitting 333. Looks at ball 3. And it's back around to the top of the order. God, this is the most testing of sirens I've heard in quite some time over there at the police department. Maybe they're annoyed with all the softballs going over the fence. Who's to say? McGee, a foul left side.
Yep.
That might have hit a car over there. Black Honda was the call from the left side. Oh, well, that's a ball and a walk to McGee. You know who does drive a black Honda is athletic director of Vanguard University, Jeff Bissell. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't hear a broken window, so should be okay. Rain Althouse back around, took a walk at the top of the lineup in the first inning. That's a ball to start her second trip to the plate. Lukasuvic likes the sign. Delivery's on its way. Fastball 2-0. Do believe this will be another 5-inning game. Outside of the West Coast Wild, most of the teams have been going with just one pitcher now. I think Matty Beliveau is over there, and I know that Savannah Mitchell can throw for the Quacks, so maybe go the distance, but can't confirm that Ducktown will have enough players for the playoffs. So there will be a 9 a.m. game tomorrow. Swing and a miss by Althouse. 9 a.m., 11:45, and 2:30 p.m. Wild Quacks crush Salty, and then the losers of those two games meeting in the final game at 2:30. Playoffs are locked in. Althouse to center. Thompson. Two gone. And then if your student athlete, your friend, your teammate, if you're just watching for who you're rooting for, or if you're cheering someone on, this will happen again next summer. And the United Fast Pitch Leagues are also going to do a World Series. So the winner of each of the 4 regions would then go to a final site and play over July 14 to 17 for a summer championship. So look out for registration for United Fast Pitch Summer League 2026. Presley Lawton, 0 for 1 for strikeout, fouls the first one away. Can't confirm which places exactly will be hosting, but in those 4 regions, but Vanguard could be hosting again. That's strike 2 on the outer half. It's coming back to sunny SoCal next summer. Costa Mesa is only a short drive from the beach. Beautiful weather. There's the ocean breeze cooling things off a bit. 0-2 on its way. Lawton, swing and a miss. 0 for 2 of 2 Ks. Lukasiewicz with 2, and after a walk to McGee, she becomes the third runner left on base. Bottom of the second. Coming up next. New pitcher for the Quacks as Savannah Mitchell will give it a go. First pitch to Tapia was a single through the left side, and that was a good swing by Melina Alfano, but foul deep down the line. That is an 0-2 count. Tapia picked up her 15th hit, 14th single. Entered the game batting .350. Meanwhile, at the plate, Molina hitting .316, 10 singles, 2 doubles, and 38 at-bats. That's a ball. 1-2. Mitchell, 32 2/3 of work. Her 13th appearance. She's 0-7. That's driven to the right center field gap. It's going to find Pater. And a throw coming in. A long single for Alfano. Good coverage by Diaz in the right center alley. But back-to-back knocks. Puts runners at first and second for Bailey Brain Castilleja. Mitchell, 61 hits allowed. That was now 63. 42 runs, of which 23 have been earned. 3 walks to 8 strikeouts and a 4.92 ERA. That will bring up Bailey to the dish. The catcher from CSUN batting .239 with 11 hits, 7 singles, 4 doubles, 3 RBI. That's a line out, turning into a double play. Or did it hop? Did it hop? Oh, my apologies. So that was a fielder's choice. So Brain Castilleja safe at first, Alfano safe at second, and tagged out by the third baseman. Althouse was the lead runner Tapia for out number 1. So actually the third baseman. So hit done.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
Done.
And then undo it.
Out, safe. Althouse tags third, throw across the diamond to Wolf is in time. That time it's a double play. A ground ball to the third baseman, steps on the bag, and Fro just gets the leadoff hitter Foreman for out number 3. 5-3 double play will leave 1 runner aboard after a couple of hits. And that will take us to the third in a 1-0 game.
So.
Kate Hardy, second pitch, grounded, House behind second, the jump throw, in time! Sports Center worthy turn by Brooklyn. House running from left to right and flips it in the air over to first for out number 1. Hardy now 0 for 1 after reaching on an error her last time up. That will bring up Grace Diaz. Diaz, a hit, and 2 runs batted in with a walk. In 3 at-bats yesterday against the Crush. That's pitch on its way, high. Makes it 1-1. Hardy had 2 hits and 2 runs batted in 3 trips to the plate yesterday. The Quacks ahead 1-0. Getting out hit by the Salty Waves, but holding the Waves off the scoreboard. Curveball misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Mitchell on deck. On its way. Yeah, that one was going to be a chest high, but Diaz swung at it and fouled it away to the right. 2-2, 1 out here, top of the 3rd. That is going to be strike 3 at the knees. Out number 2, Lucas Suvic now has 3 Ks. Pitching for the Salty Waves, and now she's the only pitcher for the Salty Waves. Savannah Mitchell, RBI bunt last time up. Takes a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. Next offering, 1 hops into Tapia. A ball and a strike. So again, 3 games tomorrow. A lot of softball on a Wednesday, but we will see 1 team. Oh, that will be, it hit her.
Yeah.
Oh, missed that part.
It
I thought it 1 hopped, but
dribbled, hit her in the ankle. And
that will be a hit by pitch.
yeah.
And Diaz will pinch run for Mitchell. Mitchell was not around yesterday, so good to see she is back. Reagan Johnson 0-for-1 with a ground out. And now a runner on base. Fastball high. The 1-0 down the middle. Throw down to first, not in time. One to Johnson. Hits it right side. House has 1 good play in the inning and will make the routine play for out number 3. A hit batter makes it 4 runners left aboard by the Salty Waves, the Ducktown Quacks, as they lead the Salty Waves 1-0, headed to the bottom of the 3rd. Kenny Thompson leading off for the Waves, trailing by a run, and it's going to have at least a single. It could be a double as McGee waiting for it. Oh, Lawton calls her off, and Thompson speeds into second. Stand up. Double for Kennedy. Fourth hit of the game as Thompson hit to left center field. McGee was running, waiting for it to run to her. Then I think she thought Lawton had the better read and stopped. Lawton slowed up thinking McGee was going to get it. Then the Duck had to put on a burst of speed to throw it into second base. Thompson, her second double and 15th hit. That one to shallow right field. Diaz runs in, makes the catch. Thompson tags, runs to third. Throw is going to be not in time. Great throw from Diaz, running in and taking the momentum towards first. Turned across with her right arm and threw it towards third. Almost right on the money to Hardy covering the bag. Thompson just slides in safely. One out though. Brooklyn House moves the runner, Allie Wolf. Leader on the team with 10 runs batted in. Takes a strike. Wolf with a hit and a strikeout yesterday. All singles for the Salty Waves. No extra base hits. Shallow center, Lawton wants it, calls off Althouse. Thompson fakes home and bring Castilleja against her own teammate. Walks Thompson all the way back to the base with a couple of pump fakes. Has got a wry smile on her face. Wolf flies out to center for out number 2 and cannot bring in the run. That will bring up Sage Vandemark, who popped up to short her first time up. A single for Sage and 2 at-bats yesterday, and Mitchell starts her off with a strike on the inner half. Drop ball under the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the 1-1 offering, so it's 1-2. Tapia told her she could feel the air over there on the on-deck circle from that whiff. So 1-2, Vandemark. Looking on the next one, hits it high and foul left side. Didn't go out. Hit the top of the fence. Save you a walk.
I thought it went out too, actually.
No, so it hit the very top of the overhang and kicked down, so they threw it back to her.
It looked like it was way past.
Yeah, right. 1-2 still. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Mitchell rings her up for a strikeout to leave a leadoff double on the base pass. 4 runners left aboard by the Salty Waves. On 4 hits. Great work by Mitchell in the circle to set him down quickly. After Thompson with the speedy double. That will take us to the 4th. 1-0 score. Emma Foster. Last time up, a pop-up to short, but she told me to remind her not to swing at the first pitch, and she didn't. Had a quality at-bat. That is a speedy pitch coming in hot on the inside, and Foster shimmies out of the way. 1-0. In the earlier game today, 1 swing and a ground out. She wanted everyone to forget that ever happened, and that's 2-0 count in her favor. So Foster with a couple better at-bats already. compared to the early game that the Crush ended up winning. Or actually, sorry, the Crush ended up losing to the Wild. Final score 2-1. 3-0. Chin high from Lukasuvic. That'll do. Next one on the way. And a walk. Foster aboard with a base on balls. Third walk issued by Lukasuvic, throwing to the Ducktown team. And with one of those walks is Kayla McGee. One trip to the plate, one pass to first for the catcher, first baseman, and outfielder. Strike one at the belt. McGee with the American flag tape job on the handle. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up. It's 0-2. Wind up. And that's a check swing and throw over to first. Well, that will be a strikeout for out number 2. Or excuse me, out number 1, strikeout number 4. Strikeout. Let's do swing and a miss. I think it was like technically a drop for a strike, but whatever. It's fine. Rain Althouse, top of the order, strike 1. 4 straight in the zone from Lukasuvic, who's bringing. Wait, hit. Go to skip to different batter. Yes, top of the order. That's a foul, making it 0-2. Lukasuvic pumping in the fastballs in the zone, challenging the Ducktown hitters to catch up. Althouse did, but fouled it away, so she's behind 0-2. Dropping an off-speed pitch under the knees now is the left-hander. A ball and 2 strikes. Althouse a walk and a fly out so far today. Swing and another foul. Coming up on an hour played here at the top of the 4th in a 5-inning game. That's low outside. There goes Foster. Throw is going to be, I think that's in time. Yes, it is. Foster caught stealing for out number 2. Good speed by Foster. Better throw by Tapia. Right into the glove of the waiting Vandemark from shortstop. That's never foul. There we go. And then our foul. Althouse now with 2 gone and the base is empty. Swings and hits it. It's into foul territory. It's going to fall. A lot of spin taking it away from anyone in the field. Althouse taking, and I will ring her up for strike 3. Althouse taken down, looking for strikeout number 5 for Lukasuvic, who gave up a walk, but then they benefit from being caught stolen. Emma Foster for out number 2 on a strikeout for Althouse takes us to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Quacks. for later. And that's a ball to Tapia, a foul and a ball. Makes it 1-1 to the catcher. Tapia, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch. Single, and hits that one straight down for a foul. One, two, yeah. 1-2. 4 hits, but no runs for the Salty Waves. That's first base, foul territory, Brooklyn House, basket catch. I think she was kind of sad that she had to make that catch and or that it was in the basket like that. But either way, that is a foul out for out number 1. Brings up Melina Alfano, also a single her last time up. Swains could drop in for a single. No! Johnson runs back and makes the shoulder grab. Almost cleared Reagan, but the shortstop for the Quacks, tracking over a right shoulder, reached up and hauled it in. Good catch.
Spider just touched me.
So that's 2 up, 2 down for Mitchell. Bailey Brain Castilleja swings and hits it. That's into left field. And Bailey, after a fielder's choice her first time up, collects hit number 5 for the team. A hit yesterday, going 1 for 2. And Bailey has hit number 12, single number 8 in this summer season. Back to the top of the order, Alina Foreman. Skip to the next. Undo. Undo, skip to, nope, upper side, top of the order.
Yep, good nose.
That's into right field, and a 1-0 is going to fall in for a base knock as Diaz got confused. Now she zips it into second, and it gets to Hardy before Brand Castilleja can scoot home. Diaz thought she was in the right place, but the ball tailed off to the right as it came toward her glove. Hit number 6 puts runners at the corners. A walk and a single and a sack. Or in a ground out or double play for Foreman. 1 for 2. Foreman.
Sorry, was that it right?
Yes, to right fields.
Okay.
Single to you, and she goes to third on the play. Great. And that brings up Kennedy Thompson, a double last time out. 1 for 2 could tie the game with a base hit.
And that pitch was
A ball. 1-0. Just an unfortunate blow from the breeze that kicked it away from Diaz. That's in the infield, and that will be caught. And so a pop out to first will leave 2 more on the pond for the Salty Waves, who now have 6 hits and 6 runners left aboard. That will take us out of the bottom of the 4th and into the top of the 5th. The Quacks trying to extend their lead when we come back. Top of the fifth, Lawton, Hardy, Diaz for the Quacks, who are ahead 1-0.
My child's supposed to be around here somewhere soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what time is it?
Oh, yeah, she's still around.
Lukasevich throwing her 5th inning. First one to Lawton. Check Swain, one around. 0-1. Reach on nothing so far today with 2 strikeouts has Lawton. 0 for 2, trying to change her fortunes as the next one comes in. Fouled away to the right.
That's what I text you guys. She loves her almost more than you do. Is she going to be out here?
Two strikes against Lawton. And that one never really got airborne off the hand of Lukasevich. 1-2. It'll be House, Wolf, and Vandemark. The heart of the order for the Salty Waves in the bottom of the fifth, trailing at the moment by 1. Appeal, 1 around, strike 3. Lawton, unfortunately, an 0 for 3 day at the plate, 3 Ks. And that is 6 for Lukasevich. Hardy reached on air and a ground out. 0 for 1 today. High and away for ball 1. The lefty delivers. Low for ball 2. Hardy with 3 straight games entering the day with 2 hits in each of those games. 6 hits over July 2nd, 3rd, and 7th. And if you throw in the hits she got on July the 1st and June the 30th, sitting on a nice 5-game hit streak at the moment. All singles. Streak in jeopardy at the moment. Needs a knock. Looks at ball 2. Lukasevich. Hardy fouls it off herself.
Hey, there it is.
Let's go that way.
It's a fast one.
Full count to Hardy. Payoff on its way. Popped up. It will get over and out. Hardy reload with a full count. Diaz on deck. And then Savannah Mitchell in the hole. Second, 3-2 is going to be a walk. So Hardy has reached twice today, but no hits. If they come around in the lineup, then maybe she could try and keep her hitting streak alive. At the moment, that is going to end, but she'll still have a nice on-base streak, which if you include a couple of walks in there, she has been on base. Now 8 games in a row.
Is this Diaz?
Yes. Diaz, pop-up, strikeout, 0 for 2. That could be 2. It gets past the pitcher, and the speed is going to win out. An infield single for Diaz. Second hit of the afternoon for the Quacks. Hard bouncer that dove right under the glove of the pitcher, and it died before it could get to Vandemark. So 2 straight batters reaching safely for the Quacks. Bringing up Savannah Mitchell, an RBI single. A bunt single back there in the first inning to be the difference in the game at the moment. Looks at strike one. Diaz now with hits in 2 straight games. Mitchell, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Reagan Johnson joins the on-deck circle. Lukasuvic on its way. Hit straight back. Next one. Change up. That one slowly etched its way over the outer half at the belt. Strikeout number 7 for the incoming freshman, Reagan Johnson. Over 2 back-to-back groundouts to the right side. Let's see if she can sneak something through to the outfield. So 1-0 lead. Her and the Quacks would love to double the edge. Good snag by Tapia, reaching across her body to keep Hardy and Diaz from getting a free base. 1-0. Started a little earlier here today, just over an hour into it. With not a ton of pitchers available, that one does get to the fence. So 2-0 and runners to second and third.
Is it pass?
Wild pitch. And on same pitch. Yes. So Johnson, a single would be very important for this Quack team, looking for win number 3 of the season. That's strike 1 outer half, 2-1. On its way, strike 2. Outer half at the belt, so even at 2 apiece against Johnson. 2 gone, 2's wild. Here in the top of the 5th. In a 1-0 game, Johnson lets it drop into the dirt. Full count. Payoff from Lukasiewicz. And the incoming Panther walks her to load the bases. Foster drew a walk her last time up. Oh for 1 with a pop out and a walk. Was caught stealing as well. Howard, catcher. Fouls first one off the fencing. The right time, I think, on that one to swing at the first pitch. The delivery drops in inner half. Good pitch from Lukasiewicz. The drop ball starting at the chest and wobbling in over the inner half. Right through the zone. Puts the southpaw ahead 0-2. Can Foster deliver? Well, she ducks out of the way of that one. 1-2. Another chance to extend the lead. Fastball misses wide. Falls off the glove of Tapia, but not too far, so everyone holds. 2-2. No batting gloves for Foster. He looks at the 2-2, and it's just off the outer edge for a full count. Payoff. Foster, right side, into right field. Hardy scores. Diaz is being pointed home. The throw is cut off. 2 RBI single for Emma Foster. As the dust covers us behind the plate, it is 3-0 Quacks. After going down 0-2, 3 straight balls by Lukasuvic, and Foster takes the next one and sneaks it on the ground into right field. Great work by Foster. Kayla McGee takes high and away for ball 1. Johnson at second, Foster at first. 2 in, though 2 out. Lukasuvic has 2 Ks, but now has seen 2 runs go up on the board. McGee with a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swains, that's a dribbler right side. House scoops it, flips it in time to retire the side, but two singles, 2 walks, produced 2 runs for the Quacks, who lead 3-0. And we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Ask her where she is.
Brooklyn House, Sally Wolf, and Sage Vandemark. Chasing 3 are the Salty Waves. Yesterday, it was an 0-for-3 day for Brooklyn House. What's the first pitch? Hit it. Slow roller left side to Johnson, and Johnson can't come up with it. The 7th hit
So that was
for the Waves. That's a foul.
that went
What?
to short.
Yes.
But it's not.
That's fine. Yes. 0-1. Wolf had a hit yesterday and a strikeout. 1 for 2. Inside, it missed. 1-1. 1-1, dealt, reach for Johnson has a chance to redeem herself. No, it flopped over her glove. A bad hop makes it back-to-back base hits. And Wolf 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Johnson was running hard as she slid to try and get in the glove. It kicked right up and over her. Strike 1 out or half from Mitchell. Vandemark, strikeout pop-up. 1 hit in 2 at-bats yesterday. Bottom for the lineup. Everybody except Brooklyn House had a hit yesterday, but not enough run support from Maddie Bellevaux. That's strike 2 to Vandemark, who threw the whole game, recording 6 strikeouts. But her team couldn't put up any run support on 8 hits. High. 1-2. Reach for, and Vandemark gets enough of it. to send it to the screen. Dylan Tapia on deck, a 3-0 game in favor of the Ducktown Quacks, who only have 2 wins on the season. Vandermark, hard hit, right to Hardy at third, turns, throws to first in time. A high quality double play turned by Kate Hardy at third. Wolf is safe at second, but 2 outs. Fireball to the left side, and Hardy, like a hockey goalie, flashed the lever, said no, stuck the right foot out for out number 1 and threw over to first for out number 2. Tapia takes ball 1. Tapia 1 for 2 yesterday. Looking to keep the inning alive. Swings, pops it up. This is towards the right center field gap. It is going, it is going. It is one hop in the fence. Out for a ground rule double. She flip-flops with Allie Wolf.
Is that in here?
Just do double. Just double. Yep. To right field. Safe. And the 2 McAllister players swap positions. And Tapia records her second double of the year now, 11 RBIs. Extends her lead at the top of the team. A wild pitch makes it 1-0 to Alifano. 2 outs and a runner at third. 3-1. 2-0 now. Fran Costaleja waits in the on-deck circle. Next one. Also misses the zone, so 4-pitch walk. Puts the tying run at first. Castleja 1 for 1 with a single reach on a fielder's choice as well. Has been aboard both times. And Bailey will dig in and look at the first offering. It's a good one for Mitchell. Probably wouldn't throw that one again because Bailey gets a hold of that one. Could be game tied, but it's now 0-1. Hit right back to the pitcher. And Mitchell will throw it over to first. And that will do it. So 2 more runners left on base and a run. But the Waves cannot pull off a late inning swell. They will fall 3-1 to the Ducktown Quacks. The Waves drop to 7-9-1, and the Quacks are 3-14, entering the playoffs. It was 8 hits and 8 runners left on base with an error, and 1 run for Ducktown. Meanwhile, for the Waves. Meanwhile, the Quacks 3 hits, but they made them count. 3 runs and no errors. 5 runners left on base in a game time of an hour and 13 minutes. Foreman, walk, ground out, and a single. 1 for 2. A double and 2 pop-outs for Thompson. 1 for 3. Single, pop-out, flyout. 1 for 3, Brooklyn House. 2 for 3 was Wolf with 2 singles and a flyout and a stolen base. Pop-out, strikeout, ground out for Vandermark. 0 for 3. Single, double with an RBI and a foul out for Tapia. 2 for 3. Walk, single, pop-out for Alifano. 1 for 2. And 1 for 2, was Brand Castleja. Single, ground out, and a fielder's choice. For the Quacks, Althouse, walk, fly out, strikeout, 0 for 2. 0 for 3, Lawton. Walk, ground out, reach on air, Hardy, 0 for 1. Pop out, strikeout, single for Diaz, 1 for 3. RBI single, hit by pitch, and a strikeout for Mitchell. Driving in the winning run and getting the closeout on the win was Mitchell, the player of the game. Reagan Johnson, 0 for 2 of a walk and 2 groundouts. Foster, pop out, walk, and a 2 RBI single, 1 for 2. Walk, strikeout, and a groundout, 0 for 2 for McGee. So that will do it for us today here on the Vanguard softball field. The Quacks with a win, maybe some positive energy as they head into the playoffs. Double elimination bracket starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. 3 games on the morrow on Wednesday. Justin Burtis saying thanks so much for watching today. We'll catch you tomorrow with all the playoff action.